I'm tired. Today we're at the university. We had a first course in the morning. Now we have a small coffee break and then we're gonna go to the next course. Did not film during the course because it was very interesting because we have to use the informations in our assignment.
Yes, so he was explaining the assignment.
Yeah, I wanted to film a bit here because the place is cool and it looks nice. And sun, come on, aman, ya should sun. We just finished 2 courses.
3?
2?
3.
The first one is in the morning, the 2 others I did not even film anything.
It's the same day.
Yeah, well, we still have something else afterwards, but I think we're gonna skip it and do it on the weekend. We also have Dutch curses. It's literally a curse. We have Dutch courses today. It's not my favorite day of the week, okay? Add it to Monday.
At this rate, you're not gonna have a favorite day of the week.
Good morning, or as they say here, goedemorgen. It's been a tiring week. So far, I'm dead. I am dead. I could barely wake up this morning. I was pushing myself out of the bed so that I can collect myself and come here. It's a painful process. I really have a lot to do today and until the rest of the week. I have plenty of meetings, plenty of articles to read, plenty of ideas to get, and plenty of synthesis to make. Today I have culture. Well, I'm assisting to someone else's culture. Then I need to finish this task that I have now, otherwise I'm not leaving the lab. That's my decision. That's how I'm gonna do this today. If I don't finish, I'm staying here. Forever and ever and ever. Okay, I might sleep in the lab today.
Later that same evening.
The first sip of coffee is the best. Today I have to finish the state of art about my project so that I can present it tomorrow. I need to read a paper that I'm gonna need for tomorrow's assignment, which is the ethical matrix of that paper. And I need to prepare for the second session of the cell physiology tomorrow morning. So let's hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, and get it, get it, get it, get it. Okay, let's start. Let's get it started. Yeah. First things first, I'ma say I need the music on. I need the music on. Now we're good. I just remembered something. Look what I did the other day. Yes, it's like a drawing that a 5-year-old made. Technically, it's a joke because I'm working on a receptor that is sensitive to temperature. So that's why the neuron is saying, why is it too hot? It's not as funny as it is in my head. I'm done. I am done. Tired. I need to go home. I did a lot of stuff. I'm proud of me. It's Friday. Today, very, very, very busy day. Technically busy day, but I was on the same spot. I was jumping around from a meeting to a meeting until now. It's 3. And I don't think I have any mental power left in my head to process anything else. I already started mixing Tunisian with English. I think at the end Andrea will speak Tunisian. She'll be like, yeah, fi bene. I'm learning. Yeah, that's it for today. And another week is over. This vlog is very nice, not just for you guys, but it is nice for me, because at the end of every week I look back at what I did during the week and I notice the good things that I did or the bad things that I did, and I try to fix them for the next week. Not just vlog-wise, but also life-wise. So I'm happy with this vlog. And I also love the feedback that I get from you guys, because it gives me another point of view that I might not see because I'm tunneled in my own life, in my own experience. And I think that having different point of views could be beneficial for the person, aka me here. Listening to different point of views, even if they are critical, is always good to look back at what you did and try to look for the hows and whys and try to make it better. And speaking of which, today we're talking about bad habits. Bad habits, sleeping late nights, singing alone, conversations with the strangers I barely know. What is a bad habit? How do you define a bad habit? It's basically something that you keep repeating but that doesn't have any positive income, or it doesn't benefit you or anyone else around you in any shape or form. But in general, why do we tend to have habits at all? Well, to our brains, it's easier to have a habit than to start something new every day. We can think of our brains as power efficient machines, because in order to work or in order to function, our brains need a lot of energy. At the same time, our bodies are limited in energy. We don't have an infinite amount of energy, and doing something new takes a lot of energy and uses a lot of mental power. That's why our brains tend to repeat things that I already know in order to have enough energy for all the organs to function correctly. But when that habit starts to have a bad impact on you, that's when it becomes bad for you, for your health, and for your brain. So I think there are 3 things to do to be able to change a bad habit. The first thing is to recognize this habit. That way it's more clear in your brain that that thing is bad for you, and you need to also recognize the whys. Why is it bad for me? Maybe it's a waste of time, maybe it's a waste of energy, maybe it's bad for my health, maybe it's bad for my mental health, and then you decide to change it. You need to make it clear in your head or in your brain that you want to change that habit. The second thing to do is to start breaking that habit. And I don't recommend a radical change, because a radical change is very surprising to your mind and you will probably go back to that habit in the future. So it's better to go slowly but surely. And what I like to do personally is not stopping that habit, but instead I like to substitute that bad habit with a good habit. For example, if I feel like I'm using a lot of social media, I don't just go to all my social media and delete them, and then after a few days I just go back to the same place I left off and I just keep repeating the same thing over and over again. That does not solve the problem. What I would do is that I substitute my use of that social media by doing something else. For example, if I like drawing, I would go draw something and put the phone aside and try to focus on that new thing that I'm doing. Or if I like working out, I would go for a walk just to breathe some air, or I would just do something else. And every time you get that trigger of, okay, I need to do this thing that I'm used to do every day at this time, you just start doing the other thing that you decided to substitute this first thing with. That way, it's easier for your brain to change the habit rather than stopping it. And it's also a better and easier and more energy efficient to your brain to create new good habits, because the pathway is already there and you just go there and just substitute small details about the habit, but the habit keeps on going, but in a better way. The third thing is to maintain that good activity. That way you create the new good habit. It takes time. It takes at least 2 to 3 weeks to form a new habit. Let's put, for example, a starting line and then a finish line after 3 weeks. And if you keep on doing that thing after 3 weeks, it's gonna become a habit and you're not gonna have to think about it anymore, and it's gonna be something that you do unintentionally. But at the same time, it's gonna be something that is beneficial for you, that makes you happy and keep you in peace with yourself. And to end the video on a positive note, it's always good to be aware of your actions and your thoughts and the things that you keep doing every day. And it's always good to be critical with yourself, but not beating yourself up for the random things that you do. It's fine if you go off track, it's fine if you do something stupid sometimes, but it's okay. That's how we learn and that's how we evolve, and that's what inspires us to become the best version of ourselves. With this, I would end the video. I hope you liked it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on the bell to get notifications whenever I upload, and see you next week. Keep it sciencey. Bye!